I like fragrances too much. I actually like clothes too much. I actually like makeup too much. Honestly, girl, I like everything too much. But I'm going to get my life together. That's really all I'm saying. Girl, we got some errands to run. And it is almost 6 p.m. at night. Now, why did I decide to run these errands at 6 p.m.? Who knows? Because I've been at home all day. I was working on my vision board though. So I think that just took up a lot of my time. And then I ended up having to pick up the girls from school. So that derailed my day as far as my schedule. But hubby came home early today. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out and I'm going to run my errands because I don't want to do it tomorrow. And that's pretty much on that. But as you can see, the sun has already gone down. And I don't know what got into these people on this highway and the way that they're driving today. We're going to try to get this stuff done in no more than 2 to 3 hours. I'm really going to try to get it as close to 2 as possible, but I don't know. And first stop is dry cleaning. I dropped off dry cleaning before we went to Memphis, and I just didn't have the capacity to pick it up until now. So that is going to be my first stop. And then I also made a list, girl, because lately the way my brain has been set up, she ain't been trying to remember a whole lot. I'm really just going to use my birthday treats. So dry cleaning is one. Then we need to go to Ulta because I need to re-up on my MAC Prep and Prime, and they gave me my birthday gift of $10. Bath and Body Works gave me a birthday gift. I need to see if there's anything in there that I want. Nordstrom Rack gave me a birthday gift. I did say that I wanted to get some Sambas finally from Dick's as another birthday gift to myself. So thinking about swinging by Dick's and seeing if they got Sambas in my size. I've never owned a pair of Sambas, but I think now that I'm trying to grow up, it's really important that I have a classic pair of shoes that I can just throw on and go with anything. I don't have that in the tennis shoes. I either have heels, Uggs, or sandals. So we're going to rectify that. And then I put Sephora on here, but I really don't need to go to Sephora, y'all. I don't. It's just in the area. There's nothing at Sephora that I absolutely need. Dahlia got me a gift card for my birthday for Sephora, so I already went and spent that same day. I didn't waste no time. And so I think that's pretty much it. But that's how we kicking things off this week in the new year. Can y'all believe, like, this is our first official, I know I've posted, but this is our first officially recorded vlog of 2026. Okay, super excited for this year. Y'all have no idea. I can't wait to talk to y'all about what all I did with my vision board and how I came up with that concept and all of that, because it's totally different from any vision board that I've ever done in the prior years. But I wanted to show y'all how I did it in case you want to do it yourself. So I'm gonna show y'all that. Oh, I need to go to UPS. See what I'm saying? Here's why you can't just let me out the house, girl, without a list. Got to have a list. And I put pho on here too. If I have time to get some pho, I'm gonna get me some pho. It's been about a week and a half too. I need it. Okay? I think that's it. So let me run in here. Let me pick up this dry cleaning. That's first stop. And then we're gonna head to our next destination. Alright, y'all, so I have made it to Ulta, girl. They got all this music playing, but I did get my hands on the Prep and Prime. I just came over to look at the Urban Decay. Some of my favorite lips are their Vice Lip Balm line. My absolute favorite from them is Cuffed Up. It's such a pretty pink. I wear that one a lot, and so I was just trying to see if they had anything new, because I have OG Back Talk. I don't think I have Love Your Back Talk. Anyway, I don't want to get flagged for music, so I'm going to turn this off and finish check out, because I don't need nothing else. For real, I don't. Got my goodies from Ulta. So I actually ended up getting my Prep and Prime stick, because I needed that. I actually was out. And then I got 2 lipsticks from Morphe. I've never tried Morphe lipsticks before, but I like the colors. So we're going to try them now. I'm going to go to Bath and Body Works first, and then I'm gonna dip back to Kirkland's, see if they got anything on sale. We done put up all the Christmas decorations, so I need to figure out, am I gonna decorate for Valentine's or just a general decoration? I don't know, but I need to do something because my house feels naked, so that needs to be priority. But yeah, we finna walk into Bath and Body Works. Hopefully I grab a candle or something. I have 2 coupons. I have one $10 birthday gift and then one, I think it's an $18 reward. So really I'm just trying to use all my things. I'm not gonna miss anything that's free. That's all I'm saying. Well, you already know where I'm at. Y'all know the wall, the spot, Ginger and Spice. But this is gonna be our last stop of the night because I checked Dick's. They didn't have the shoes, and the place that does have them is like 20 minutes or so drive. I'm not doing that at 8 o'clock at night. I tried to go to Kirkland's, girl. They was already closed. Where else was I supposed to go? It was somewhere else I was gonna go. They already closed. Like everything around here be closing at 8 o'clock. Holiday hours are over. So my little son was cut a little short. But it's okay. That means I get to go to bed early. So I already ordered my food and stuff. I'm just waiting on it to come. I'm taking my husband on to go. The kids I cooked the other day, so they good. And I'm going home, wind down and chill. And then we're going to pick up our errands on tomorrow because I still want to go finish my list. I still got to go get, I want them shoes, y'all. The more I think about them, I just need some shoes. Because like even when I got ready to leave the house early, I had to put on my Uggs. I didn't have no basic shoes to put on. So I still need to go to Nordstrom Rack and use my gift there. I still need to go to UPS. And so I will see y'all manana. Good morning, good morning, good morning, fave. I just got out of a meeting. Y'all, I'm so excited about 2026. Like, I think that is what we really need to discuss and to talk about is how 2026 is going for me thus far and why I feel like this year is going to be different. It's going to be good. It's going to be better. It may even be best thus far, to be honest with y'all. Y'all know I just turned 36 years old. I had the best birthday that I've had in like literally the past 3 years plus. It was the best birthday, but I have been on a high since my birthday. Like, I just feel good about life. I've been doing my stream of conscious writing, all of the things. Even today I had a meeting with a client. You heard the way I did that. I didn't say potential. I guess people are nuts. Let me just say that this lady just came around the corner driving like a NASCAR racer, and had I not been paying attention, we possibly could have collided because she's nuts. But anyway, I'm about to park in Nordstrom Rack. I don't even know what I was saying to y'all before. I know I was finna get all soft and sentimental and stuff, but then it hit me that I needed to go and use my birthday gift because what I won't do is waste a birthday gift. Actually, I really need to check my email and make sure that I use all of my birthday gifts that were like gonna expire within a week. Y'all know how that goes sometimes. Like you gotta use it within 7 days or whatever the case may be, because I think today is the 7th. I know that I just left that meeting, but I also want to go and buy my Sambas today. I need to get Sambas, okay? Even with this girl, you need some Sambas. You need some. You've never had them, but you need them now. So let me get out of this car, go into Nordstrom. Hopefully we find something today, because when me and Jasmine went and I went to use my $10 gift card or whatever from Nordstrom, they had nothing, girl. They had nothing. It was so messy. But I'm hoping because it's a Thursday, maybe I'll find something. Let's go see. All right, sis. So some kind of way, I have ended up at the mall. I did run in Nordstrom Rack, but I wasn't in there long. I actually ended up getting some UGG slides and using my $10 off. Remember, Faith wanted my old ones. I needed some new ones. I saw them in black and I was like, get it, gone, done. I went home and changed clothes because the meeting was over and I wanted to be comfortable. So now I'm at the mall because I still want my Sambas. And where I thought I was going, which was Shields, it showed that my size was out of stock. So I figured if I'm gonna find them anywhere, I'm gonna find them at the mall. Why I just walked into Uniqlo, I do not know. But they have the Cashmere Turtlenecks that I like. They are currently on sale. So I want to see if they have the other colors available. They had a red, crimson, a blue. I want to see if I can get those. Looks like they have them right here. I don't know if I need a large or a medium. Nope, that's a 2. Dang it. Girl, I don't know what size I ordered last time. Alright, I finally made it over to Dick's. Girl, I ain't gonna tell you that I went to Zara because they having their annual sale 60% off, girl. That's all you need to know. We'll discuss it later. But right now, this is what I came for. It's just the classic pair that hopefully I'll be able to wear with literally anything. I usually go half a size up and ooh, y'all, these comfortable. How these supposed to feel? That's why I like my toe. I don't like my toe all the way at the top. I like room. Girl, this is actually comfortable. Hold tight. Can't believe I'm in tennis shoes. It's wild. The mirrors. I like them. I actually like them. I was concerned about the leather bending, but I think over time it's gonna happen anyway. And I consider getting a 9.5, but I know I ain't gonna like them if they're a little tighter. So these are the shoes that go with anything. Sis, I made it home, girl. I'm home. Don't ask me what time of night it is. Just know, me in the mall, we was just on vibes. We was just trying stuff on. We was just looking at things. It was just a lot of sales going on. Mango really had your girl up. Had me in the show. But I made it to my final stop, which was the Office Depot. I made it to Office Depot because I had to pick up my vision. I'm so excited. I gotta go get a frame for it tomorrow, but y'all, girl, I can't back up because I ain't got no pants on, but once I frame it, I'll actually be able to give y'all a glimpse. I ain't gonna let y'all see all the nitty gritty of it because monitoring spirits. That's all I'll say. And this year is very personal to me, but I love the way that it turned out. Instead of showing y'all mine per se, this is so good, y'all. It looks so good. I'll show y'all a glimpse. That's what I'll do. Look at her. That's all you need to see. Look at her. That's me. Instead of showing y'all my exact vision board, I'm going to talk to you about the method and how I did it and what led me to this version of doing a vision board this year, which is totally different from any other year that I've ever done a vision board before. But I'm so in love with the way that it turned out. Girl, I think I'm gonna have to use some hairspray tonight because my roots, they got real thick. Now, usually I love a good thick root. I really do, if I'm being honest, because I just feel like it looks more natural. But I be need my hair to stay like this so that you can see the natural. And sometimes my thick hair, it feels like it's doing this. I don't like it. So hold on. Let me get some hairspray. All right, so I guess I'm gonna use the Sebastian Shaper Plus hairspray. My man should be either pulling up to the house or on his way home soon. So I wanna make sure that I am not wound down, child, that I'm ready for bed and that he can do his nighttime routine. And essentially, I'm not in his way, basically. Plus, I'm trying to catch up on Real Housewives and all that good stuff. So, but girl, I have been loving this so in. I don't think y'all really understand. This hairstyle for me is my signature. Everybody got a signature. I think we were trying to make that crochet my signature, which wasn't nothing wrong. Crochet was, listen, your girl did what she had to do, and it looked good, might I add. But what I will say is that the way that I feel about myself when I have this particular style, unmatched, sis. Sometimes I gotta loosen it, girl. I wake up with a little headache because I be trying to get it tight, but not so tight that my head be hurting, honey. And so for me, I want to, should I stay or should I go? I think I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. I think this is what I did last night. I've been doing, what is it, 4 in the front and 3 or 4 in the back, something like that, girl. But anyway, this is the style that makes me feel the most confident. And the closer I get to 40, the more I just want to have things that are like my signature. Signature makeup, signature hair, signature clothing style. It gives me, and I have in life, I tend to get bored very easily with things, which always prompts me to try something new, to do something else. Just always keep something exciting happening in life, and that's cool too. I really don't think there's anything wrong with wanting my life to be exciting, but I also just want to be known and be recognizable by my peers, by my people. I walk into a room, it's oh, that's B. Not like, girl, who is just walking into the room? New person every single time. Y'all know me. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna have a signature scent. Now I do have one or two where the girls be knowing, but I like fragrances too much. I actually like clothes too much. I actually like makeup too much. Honestly, girl, I like everything too much, but I'm gonna get my life together. That's really all I'm saying. Today was a good day though. In the land of Felicia, Jarrell, I had a really good day. I think I truly needed a daily day to just hop around with no agenda, no time constraints, or any of that. And it was good for my mental health, for sure. Because sometimes you just need that. Sometimes you just need to be a girl. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what I'm saying, then you need to go figure out what I'm saying. That means you ain't being a girl enough. And you need to fix that ASAP, sis. Because the girls, they get it. That's all I'm trying to say. Let me spray this right here. So that I already be. I don't plan to go and get my hair professionally washed until closer to me and my husband's anniversary, which is on the 30th. Can you believe I'll be married 16 years this year? I don't even look like it, do it. I know I don't. That's because that man don't be stressing me out. Get you a man that don't stress you out, and you ain't gonna look like it either. He's a good man, so now. But we'll be married. Now, he might look like he been married 16 years. But no, seriously, we'll be married 16 years this month, y'all. And God has kept us. Woo! God has truly kept us in every single situation, in every single season. And I could not be more grateful. Honestly. Some days I be sitting back like, man, we really still kicking it. Like me and homie. We still out here doing it together. And it's so many people my age that got married young, and that's not their story. That's not the case for me. Girl, I stole this brush from the spa that me and Lisa went to for her birthday. It's a little free little disposable brush. Girl, I started brushing my hair. I said, oh, this brush good. It probably only 50 cents, $1. You know what I'm saying? They probably bought it in a little pack. I said, but this little brush good, honey. I'm keeping this brush. Sure is. It's been working real good for your girl. But anyway, we have been married almost 16 years. Now, we not finna sit down and do no more Q&As and all that. That was cute when we first did it, but I'm not doing it again. Some things I realized in this space, you just need to have for you. And when I talk about it with my core people, and they're like, what's the thing that you just want to keep off limits, that you want to keep to yourself? My man is always at the top of that list. My man. I don't play about him. I don't play with him. So there's that. But I am super grateful that God has brought us this far, because last year was not an easy year, not for our marriage, but just in general. All of the transitions and the changes and the things that we were going through, the fact that we were able to remain intact, I actually feel like we became better communicators. Honestly, if I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all, I feel like our communication skills went up a couple of notches last year because we had to. You know what I'm saying? When everything going good, it's so easy to miss what's most important. I'll say that. And when things are not going as well as what you're used to and accustomed to, you got to know how to communicate and talk through those things and navigate those storms. And I'm just grateful that I have a partner and that we're able to do that. Even when we frustrated with each other, we still able to do that. And I'm super grateful. But I feel like I constantly have to remind people, because when they see my husband, he's extremely charismatic. He's a fun guy to be around, all the things. I have to remind them, I'm the star of this show. This one right here. Now, if another show come about, but as far as this one, I'm the star of this. Who was that? What was that TV show when the lady said, my family is not for sale? That's how I be feeling. My man, my kids, they not for sale. So there's that. But anyway, girl, I'm just really honestly rambling. Y'all probably ain't even want to hear all this, but I'm almost done taking down my hair. See, sometimes talking through it gets you to it. You like the way I did that? I already know. It does, though. Ooh, girl, that hurt a little bit. Hold on. I gotta loosen my grip. Lord, I'm really trying to hurt myself out here in these streets. All right, let me get this last little bit up. I put 8 in my head today. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to go for 6. I'm trying to get it down to 4. 4 rollers. Obviously, the more you put in, the more curl you're gonna have. The less you put in, the more body like wave and curl you're gonna have. Your curls are gonna fall faster throughout the day. So I like to switch it up, if that makes sense. I don't want my stuff too curly, but I don't want it bone straight either. Oh girl, let me take this up out my ear, honey. I did something a little different last night. I don't remember what I did, but it was how I tied it. Cause girl, I was laying in bed and it was giving me a little bit of a headache. And I said, oh no, that's not gonna work. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to go under. Let's see. I don't know. Ooh, honey. Ooh, Hold on, girl. I'll be back. All right, mamas. I'm back. I was wrapping it the wrong way at first. I was doing too much. I was trying to multitask and I needed to focus. Anyway, we about to take this makeup off. I will tell y'all, although I'm not showing y'all what all I got at the mall, I did get my Sambas. Zara is having a bomb sale. Bomb. I don't know where I'm gonna go shape a little tail feather. Some strange for a little change. But I need to get back up in there before that sale in. I'll tell y'all that. I don't know if y'all shop at Market. They were having a good sale. Mango was having a good sale. And oh my gosh, I had tried on a pair of jeans with them that fit so good. Y'all know I love Uniqlo. Uniqlo was having a sale. Stuff was $10 in Uniqlo. Like, everybody, y'all go back to the mall. Back to the mall, girl, because they having the sales. The deals were actually like deals. And I feel like we ain't had no real deals in a hot minute, in a long time. I think I'm gonna do a face mask tonight. It's been a minute since I did my out of trouble face mask, because then I was out of town in Memphis, then I came back home and Jasmine was here. So I really just kind of off of my weekly routine. I did do my mask. I did make sure that I kept up with that one. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. Okay. 4-6 one. I did do that one, but that one's like in a week. So I actually did it Sunday when Jasmine left. She left on Saturday, so I did that mask on Sunday. I'm back on my skincare routine. I do think that I am going to get back on the GLP-1 next month. At least that's my goal. I know they have some new laws, some new things in place. They released the GLP-1 pill now. That's supposed to be much more affordable. I still want the shot, if I'm being honest. Put that just straight up in my stream and let's keep it moving. I ain't got time to be remembering to take nobody pill. But I do want to get back on it. I feel like I want to lose another 15 to 20 pounds. Not only that, my skin was the clearest while I was on the shot, like that it's ever been. And although it's been doing relatively well, breakouts have been very minimal, I still, the way I felt, the mental clarity, the way I felt about myself, my food intake, like, was so much better. And so I just want to get back on it. And then from there, I'm going to do the maintenance. So it shouldn't take me long. Like, I might be on the full dose maybe 3 months. By summer, I should be on the maintenance, is what I'm thinking. And then y'all know the soap that I'm using. I'm not switching up soap until the bottle gets empty. Girl. All right. We clean, girl. I still got a little bit of mascara, but that's to be expected. Especially because I used 3 layers today. Oh, girl, did I tell y'all what happened this morning while I was doing my makeup? Talking to my mama. We yip, good things. Girl, got ready to do my lashes. For whatever reason, my adhesive lashes were just acting a little funky with the inner corners. My eye kept tearing up. And for whatever reason when I'm doing my makeup, this eye right here always gets wet. Just tears up. So like makeup always creases on this one. That's gonna stop this year. I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out. Anyway, I got so frustrated. I said, forget it. I'm just gonna use my lash glue. It's the lash liner glue. And I'm gonna put the lash on like that, right? Girl, put that lash liner glue on before I could even get the lash up to my eye. Don't you know, my eye got watery, and I blinked, and the lash glue was all up inside my eye at the bottom line. I about freaked and flipped out. And then I thought, oh Lord, I'm walking around looking like somebody never gave me a black eye. It was a lot. It was bad. But my eye didn't get red, so that was good, because I literally was headed to my meeting. And so it was also like, time for this. You know, not have time for this. But girl, it's okay now. That just ticked me off though this morning, because I was like, okay, maybe that was the wrong way. Okay. So this out of trouble mask, you just let it sit for 10 minutes. Rinse it off. It's the zinc in this that makes it work and pulls out the oil in your face. So whenever I feel like the cystic acne under my skin, not on top, like it's not popping out or nothing, but I can feel those light bumps, baby, I whips that out, and by the morning, I'll be straight. So I'm just gonna put this on for 10 minutes, rinse it off, and then I'm going to bed, okay? I'm going to. It's been a fun, eventful, dilly-dallying day. But now it's time for me to retire for the night, sis. So I will see y'all manana.
Thought say you wanna dime, best top of the line. I've been fine, but it get better with time.
Good morning, faves. What's up, boo? What is going on this morning, girl? It is Friday morning here. We are up and at it bright and early. We are actually headed to Tradarius Joe's this morning. I want to see what snacks they got and all the things, because girl, I keep seeing on my timeline, girl plate dinner, girl snack plate, all these different things, and I'm like, I want a girl snack. I want all the girl things. So I did late night, girl, midnight, a pickup order with HEB. So when we leave Tradarius, at some point we got to go pick up our order from HEB. But I also have lunch today with my girlfriend Ashley. She's taking me out for a late B-Day lunch. So we're doing that. We might dip over to Dillard's in Louisville. I don't know. It just really depends on how much time we got when we're done with lunch. Or we may just end up going home, to be honest. We'll see what my energy levels look like. I'm really on the side where my favorite Sephora is. And I really need to re-up on my road glazing milk, because every time I check, it's out of stock. I don't know if the GPS is going to bring me back this way. I'm hoping it does on the way back, because if so, we're going to swing by Sephora. We might even stop at La La Land, get us a little bit of matcha. And Whole Foods is right there too. I need to see what Whole Foods is. I haven't been out to Whole Foods in a minute, but I do love the whole in the foods, okay? So we might have to do that as well. I don't know, girl. We frolicking. Start taking life seriously next week, okay? I just like that first week after the new year, you really just got to give yourself time to settle down, settle in. Like, that's the real thing, because you're coming down from the holidays, the continuous up and down, up and holidays, the Thanksgivings, the Christmas shopping, the Christmas Day, the New Year's Eve. A lot. It's just a lot. My birthday in there. It's really a lot. So I've been needing this like stress-free kind of dilly-dally, time to do my things. Really the type of vibes that I'm on right now. I do need to go to Walmart and get my frame so that we can hang up my vision board today and we can sit down and talk about that. That's really honestly all that's going on with me. Like, I'm just on a natural life right now. I feel so good about this year, not just energetically, physically, emotionally, but also spiritually. Like, I noticed that a lot of prophets, ministers, prophetic, you know what I'm saying, they have been really sharing the same message across the board, at least the ones that I watch and tune into, which is that 2026 is going to be a soft year. And I receive it because it has decided that he can take us off his strongest soldiers list. I'm here for it, Lord. Thank you in advance, okay? But I receive that it's going to be a soft year, a year of ease, a year of flow, a year of intention, like not just moving with the hustle and bustle and the rump and the shank and the thing, but it's really going to be like intentional year. And I'm okay being a slower pace year, but I feel like at the same time, sometimes when you slow down, you speed up. So in the physical, you can feel like you're slowing down, but in the supernatural and in the spiritual, you're accelerating. And I don't know if y'all remember, I went to the Acceleration Conference back in October, and I've just been claiming acceleration over my life. Acceleration, acceleration, acceleration. And about 3 years ago, God gave me 3 words: restore, replenish, and renew. And I feel like he has been operating in all 3 of those areas of my life, renewing my joy, replenishing my faith, restoring my relationships, and just parts of me that he needed to mend and to put together and to really show me, honestly, like really show me who I am in Christ, and show me who I am as a person. And I had to go through that valley and go through that storm and all those things, but girl, I just wake up so happy. Like, I wake up so happy, and I hadn't been genuinely happy. I think I've always been a happy person because that's how my mother named me. You know, my name Felicia means happy, you know. So I think with that, I've always been happy, but like truly joyful and just all of things. Yeah, like I'm at that space, and I'm for it. Like this type of joy, this type of nice Starbucks. I wonder if they got some good co-working spots. I might have to dip over there one day soon. We are going to get back on our co-working this year, going out. I want to start showing y'all more spots in Dallas and just more things around Dallas, especially if you're thinking about moving to the DFW area. I need to explore it for myself, so why not explore it together? So I'm trying to figure out like what that's going to be and what that's going to for me as far as my schedule. I really want to get out at least once a week. Me and Lisa, we do our thing once a week together, but I want to also do my own solo thing as well. I've reached out to the friends I allowed to come with me in 2026. Hello, somebody. To let them know that I'll be more intentional with them, and let's get some dates on the calendar for lunches and link ups. I'm also thinking about doing a girl dinner, y'all. Like this girl dinner plate snack situation, it made me think we should do a girl dinner. I love hosting. If y'all didn't know nothing else about me, I love to put a little shadink-da-dink together for the girls. I love the girls. I love to hang out with the girls. I love to do things with the girls, okay? So I'm like, I want to do a girl dinner. One of my friends told me she wants to do Galentine's. I was like, okay, February's gone. March. And I like people together. I think that's the thing. Like, I'm naturally really good at picking that vibe well around each other. And I like to bring community together and all of those things. Like, I guess some people would call nucleus. I don't know. But I just like to bring the girls together and have a good time. And I like to see women let their hair down, relax their shoulders, and be women. Just be a girl. So I'm thinking girl dinner. It would be a different version of my Ball and Friendsgiving, except this time I'm not paying for everybody. Catch that tea. But, you know, host. I'm going to gather the people to show up together. So, yeah. That's kind of what's on my mind lately, girl. That's really what's been going on. I'm about 8 minutes from Tredarius Joe's, though. So, I'm finna bump me some Ken the Man on the way there to keep this hype and this vibe going. And then I'm going to see y'all when we get there. Girl, some kind of way I done left Trader Joe's and ended up at Belk. When I was coming in to park at Trader Joe's, I looked over to my left and I said, there is a Belk. And it looks like a big one. Because they opened one recently that's a little bit closer to me, but it's small. It's not like, this is a Belk. Don't ask me why I got this vest on. I'm trying to decipher if I want it. It's technically not my size, but it's a vest. You know what I'm saying? So does it have to be my size? I don't know. I think it fits nice. I do. It definitely gives a little extra pop to the outfit I got on. The thing is, I think because it's either small or extra small, the collar is the issue. The collar isn't fully laying, needed to lay if it were a medium. But I'm like, can I pull this off? I don't know. So I'm just walking around with it because it was the only one left on the rack and it was 40% off today. So I ain't got time for nobody to sneak up behind me and be trying to get what I'm getting. But if y'all not shopping at Belk, girl, get back into your shopping bag. I'm talking about Belk. I'm talking about dealers. I'm talking about Kohl's. The girls don't be shopping no more. And that's why they fits always be looking the same. I'm just saying. Go back to the store. There's some goodies to be found. Girl, tell me why I done came in the dressing room and I was going to make I look real, my little content, right? I looked at that mirror and I said, oh no, I'm not gonna do dirty mirrors. Number one, I'm gonna start carrying some Windex wipes with me. Number two, clean that. Because every girl needs a clean mirror. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make Belka look cool. Yeah, the mirror's clean. This coat though, fire. Who you know with a green coat? Period. Okay, this is so cute. It's giving I'm a mom, but I'm still their girl. You know what I'm saying? With the off shoulder, it's like the athletic feel, perfect for game day for me. These are medium pants, and I do fit them well, but I like a little bit of drag, and I also, you know, my mama told me we don't be showing all this. So I still wear larges for the most part, so that it flows the way that I want it to flow. Like I said, the medium fits, but I'm gonna try on the large bottoms. But is this not a cute game day? Y'all, so we are at Walmart. Actually, this is my second stop at Walmart because the first stop trash, they didn't have anything. Y'all know I need to get a photo frame for my vision board. This one is so freaking cute for the girls that do a smaller size. Mine's is bigger than this, but I love the way that that one looks, like with the wooden curved trim. That's very different. Actually got a lot of options. The other one was like, there's one left in store, and girl, when I picked it up, it was broke. But I think that I'm going to go with the gold trim. I think that's the one that I want, because I'm still a gold mine. Let's be clear. So I think I want to go with the gold trim, but I also see a couple of little decor things because we put up all of our Christmas stuff. Everything, my house is there. It looks very sad and it needs a little love and TLC. Now I'm thinking, instead of doing Valentine's Day, maybe I go with browns, like bring some warmth into the home. Tans. I always throw pops of greens in there, so that's nothing new. But I love these little fluffy pillows, and they are only $16. And actually, this one is on clearance for $5. So I'm definitely in this one. I love that it's pleather on one side and like the smoothness on the other side. So for $5, yeah. But that is what I'm thinking, sis, is that your girl wants to do some browns, do some tans, bring in the greens because you need the greens, and that's it. So let's do it.
You make me wanna throw my picture out the window. Tell MCI to cut the phone calls. Break my lease so I can move. Cause you a bugaboo, a bugaboo. I wanna put your number on the call log. FAOL, make my email stop. Bugaboo, you bugging, but you bugging who you bugging me. And don't you see it ain't cool. It's not hot that you be calling me, stressing me, paging my people. You just non-stop. And it's not hot.
Listen, I have never seen this scent. Warm and welcome, but girl, when I tell you it's vanilla, amber, and woods is what it says on here. I grabbed all of them that they had on the shelf. They only had 3, but I grabbed all of them that they had on the shelf. And I'm probably gonna go find a Walmart tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I didn't do too much. I did find a candle that I wanted to go with the moss, which is the leathered amber. So this one has amber, oud, vanilla bean, mahogany, incense, cacao. Love it down. I wish I was doing something kind of like this thing for my table. What do y'all think? I have been in love with this for a very long time, but I never see full set for the table, so I don't buy it. But if I go to a store and I find the full set, it's on. And then, oh, no, do they sell the box set? Oh, it's only for, I'm not buying 2 sets. That's $62 for one, so it's $125 plus tax for 2. Because our table is a 6-seater table. So maybe that's why I haven't bought it. And they don't sell the full-size plates. But I'm not paying it. Now let me get out this stove. finally made it home after a very long day. We not doing the girl dinner plate tonight. Now I do have everything for it, but I'm gonna save it for tomorrow because my kids asked for Sonic, and girl, I went ahead and got Sonic too. So I don't want to make the plate and then, you know what I'm saying, I don't really get to enjoy it the way that I would like to. So we'll enjoy it tomorrow. But I did end up getting my new, let me know if any of y'all have this particular cookbook. I was on, I don't know, girl, Threads or something one day, and somebody was talking about this cookbook by Toni Tipton Martin and how it had all of the best black African American recipes. So I got real excited. It's supposed to be over 200 recipes. So it's like, in my mind, if I get 2 recipes, it's a win. And the book was very inexpensive. It was less than $15. And look at how nice it looks. So this is also going to be my countertop cookbook. I bought a countertop book stand so that I could always have a cookbook out on it. I'm really just going for vibes this year. Literally curating the life that I envision for myself, one little small incremental change at a time. I fully understand it's not something that's going to happen overnight. I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and my home looks immaculate. I also have preteen, wannabe teen children. But there are small incremental things that can be done to surround yourself with the life that you envision for yourself. For instance, my KitchenAid. I held out so that I could get the particular KitchenAid that I wanted, the green one with the wooden bowl. To me, that embodies a small incremental portion of the life that I want for myself. Doing the console, doing the tablescaping, just little things like, oh, this is how I want my house to look. This is the vibe I want to feel when I wake up. Eventually getting the type of dresser that I want in our bedroom. I want it long, I'm talking oblong, girl, long, at least 12 drawers. If I can, might even have to get a custom made, but I want a long dresser, belly button level, being able to decorate that dresser, pictures of us, motivation, jewelry, all the things. But I want a very long dresser, and I just really want to ramp our bedroom up, have a photo or 2 of us above the bed. Remember, I had did that previously, but what I ordered, it came in too small. So I need to put that on my list of things to do at some point this year, is get the bigger pictures for above the bed. So that we walk in the room, it really feels like our room, right? I moved my chair over in this area, and y'all, I have sat in this chair at least 80% more than I did when it was simply on the other side of the room. Is this what they call feng shui? No, I have to look it up. But just little incremental things. I think a lot of times when it comes to making life changes and trying to encapsulate ourselves into this vision, this idea that we see for ourselves, we think everything has to happen simultaneously, overnight, right now. Small changes, small little things build up over time. And literally, you just got to wake up every single day and decide what that one change is going to be. Something as simple as a beautiful cookbook on my counter motivated me to, one, clear out my counters. I moved stuff from my counter that we weren't even using. Originally, I thought it was going to be aesthetically pleasing. So I put on the counter, girl, we don't even touch, we don't even use it. Moved them to the pantry. The only appliance that I have on the main counter is the KitchenAid appliance. The next thing that I'm going to upgrade, knives. I want a better knife set, and I want it to look better. I want it to present much better than what it does now. But my bread maker that my husband got me for Christmas, I found a spot that's not in the kitchen. It's actually in the mud room. We have these cubby holes. Put it there. My new crock pot that I got, not staying on the counter. Put it in another cubby. Just finding ways to have better storage, better functionality, and also to just make it feel good. I want to feel good when I go in there and cook. And also, I don't want to always be cooking the same stuff. I want to try new things with y'all. Show y'all what recipe I'm flipping through for the day. All the fun. Make life fun. I think that is my motto. I was having a debate with Jasmine. She won this debate, admittedly, but if y'all ever tell her that, we're going to square up. The debate, well, it turned into a debate where essentially Jasmine was saying that I am the fun girl. And I just kind of looked at her like, the fun girl. I was just like side-eyeing. And I was like, people not going to take me seriously from the fun girl? She was like, no, not like that. She was just like, more like homegirl. You're the girl when people see you they want to hang out with you. You're the girl that people look for. They actually want to spend time with you, hang out with you, do things with you. You make life fun. And I was like, I still was, maybe it was the Capricorn in me. I want people to take me serious and know I'm not playing with them. But I also had an epiphany this holiday season when I was on hiatus, where I had a moment of gratitude that I am the friend that everyone wants to invite, hang out with, show up for, be around. That is something that's not to be taken lightly or taken for granted. And it is a role, it is a position that I cherish. One of the things that I always say about me and my husband, if we don't do nothing else, we show up for our people. We show up. And I know for me personally, my husband will have to speak for himself, but for me personally, there was too many people in my life that didn't show up for me the way that I wanted them to, or expected them to, or needed them to, that as I got older, I think I made a subconscious decision that I was going to show up. If I couldn't show up, it had to be a really, really big reason for me not to show up, because it goes back to that saying that sometimes friendship is inconvenient. If you want to be a good friend, you do inconvenience yourself. You do recognize that something that's not important to you may be important to somebody else, and you decipher how you can show up for that person. And so I really pride myself on being the show up kind of friend. My husband too, that's something that our values are A1 since day one. And so I had just this moment of clarity where I was like, you're the friend everybody wants to call. Some people say you're the reliable friend. True. But I like to say I'm the friend that shows up. I'm the friend that steps in the gap. I'm the friend that can hang out with you. We can laugh, we can dance, we can shop, we can eat, we can pop around, we can dilly-dally, we can do all the things. But I'm also the friend that when you're ready to put your head down and go to work and you need to figure some stuff out, you can call me for that too. It feels good to be that friend and not be the friend that's the wishy-washy friend. You know what I'm saying? The one that people be like, man, I'm going to call, but she ain't going to show up. Nobody want to be that friend. Or they shouldn't want to be that friend. That's what I'll say. So I just take pride in that. And so I had to really shift my perspective on what Jasmine was saying, where she was like, friend people want to actually spend time with. And quality time is a big thing for me. So that just made me feel loved and it made me feel seen. And then after my birthday, quite a few of my friends that were at the party all got the same thing. Fun was used so many times as it pertained to me that every time it was said, Jasmine just started chuckling. I was like, bro, this is not cool. This is not cool. I don't like losing either. So I was just like, fine, you win. I'm the fun friend. So with that being said, we're going to start having some fun around here. We're going to start having a good jolly time. We're going to frolic. We're going to do whatever we want to do. We're not going to be worried about what nobody's saying, what nobody thinking, what nobody writing, what nobody... We ain't going to be worried about none of that. That's none of our business. We are going to have fun. We're going to live freely. We are going to be filled with joy. We are going to exude joy. We are going to build the life that we love and that we envision for ourselves. So if you need me to be your fun friend, your cozy friend, your chilling on the couch friend, your cooking dinner friend, I'm her. What Whitney say? I can't sing, girl. Not like that, but you know what she said? I'm every woman. It's all in me. So I'm excited about my book. I'm finna flip through and look at the recipes and see what all is in there. And then I'm gonna set it up on my counter. And then I'm finally gonna take this makeup off, girl, because I've had it on since about 7 a.m. this morning. But if this is my face since 7 a.m. this morning and it is currently 7:56 at night, is it this finger or this finger? It don't matter. So I'll see you in the morning, boo. We definitely are gonna make our girl dinner plate tomorrow. I did. Can't one hair get in my mouth. I did get the frame. I am gonna put the vision board in the frame. We are gonna talk a little bit about the vision board. Then we're gonna wrap this week up. Because y'all know I don't do nothing on Sundays. But praise the Lord. So I'll see y'all mañana. Love you. Good night. What's up, girl? Happy Saturday here, y'all. Today has been a long, fun, and exciting day. I actually went out with Lisa today and we ended up going to the Asian market. And we got us a few snacks and a few goodies and just bopped around and found all the things. But y'all know, I also told y'all that we were going to come and make the snack plate. I actually just got done with it and I said, ooh, let me show my girls before we dive off and eat it. But I have my tomatoes here. I did the onions with the feta and the capers. We have boiled eggs, strawberries, pita bread, sweet peppers, turkey, cucumber, grapes, and then for the dip inside, I have the everything but elote, or everything and elote, I think. And then this one is everything but the bagel as well. So I have both of those in there. But y'all, does this not look absolutely like delicious? I think so. So we're actually about to try it out now, do all the things, and then I'm gonna check with y'all because I did get my vision board up. Sis, I know. Life be lifing. Life be happening, girl. So yesterday, y'all know when Lisa was here, we did the girl snack plate, all that. We ate it, had a good time, enjoyed it, all of the things. And then when she left, I really just chilled out for the night. Like, ended up taking a little mini nap. Then I got up, I made spaghetti for my kids. I made some homemade buttermilk biscuits, chef's kiss, with a little green bean on the side, and really just chilled. Dahlia came over and I fell asleep on her. Like, fell asleep. She actually let herself out and I didn't even know. I woke up on the couch at 5 a.m. Sis was tired. My man was here in the bed, knocked out. I was still on the couch. And he said he tried to wake me up 3 times and I wouldn't move. Something about this couch, best naps ever. But anyway, I promised y'all that we were going to talk about my vision board and the method behind the vision board for 2026. Now, I'm not going into details about my goals, my vision, my dreams, and all of that. I did enough of that in my life, in my 20s and early 30s, and I have learned that a lot of times you just need to keep quiet. You can talk about it once it's done. And that's just the space that I'm in now. And when I tell y'all, it is so hard for me because I am somebody that just gets really excited to share all of the things. I like to share the joy, the good times, the bad times. I just like to share my experiences as they are happening. But in this season, I just feel really led to be quiet to the point where things are happening for me. And even the people closest to me, I don't be saying nothing to. But it's like a conviction. The Holy Spirit has to remind me because I pick up the phone. I be ready to call and tell them. And literally, I'll get a conviction. It's not done yet. Doesn't mean that they wish ill on me or nothing like that. It just means that I, Felicia, am learning how to hush. Once it's done, they can write me a check and I can write a book about it. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, my vision board, I'm going to sit it back here. So I wanted to show y'all one thing just so y'all can see what I ended up doing. Maybe you can see her. Do you see me and her? Don't we look a lot alike? You probably can see her more, but here I am. There is her. Here's me. We is we. Anyway, so the vision behind the board. Let's talk about it. And I'm going to sit it in front of me. So this vision board, totally different from any vision board that I've ever done. I don't know about you, but in the past when I did vision boards, I kind of had an idea, obviously, of what I wanted the year to look like and all of that. But I would sit down with all these magazines and I would just cut out anything that popped out to me, right? A picture of Rihanna, a picture of Beyonce, a picture of Tabitha Brown, anything that said money, power, respect, all the things. I would just be cutting. And then after I got done cutting, I would place it like a puzzle piece, make it very aesthetically pleasing, glue it all down, voila, magic, here's my vision. That's it, that's all. What I have just realized from doing vision boarding that way is that I feel like it was missing the intention behind it, and it was solely based off of results and gratification, nothing else. And so this year, I don't know, it just kind of came to me one day. I think I was on Threads. Maybe it didn't just come to me. Maybe I was on Threads. I think I was on Threads. And there was this lady. She was talking about the be, do, have method. I'm not new to the be, do, have method as far as the ideology of it. I've never seen anybody put it on paper. I've just seen Myron Golden talk about it and all of that. People say first you gotta be, then you gotta do, then you'll have, right? But when she took out this notebook piece of paper and she was like, you do 4 quadrants and you write down what you wanna be, what you wanna do, what you wanna have, how you wanna live. Something about that just clicked for me. And so I was talking to Jasmine about it and I said, you know what? I think I wanna base my vision board off of this. I want to actually sit and write down, and we were both talking about how we need to go back to writing the vision down and making it plain. And I was like, I really want to go and sit down and write it out. What do I want to be, want to do? What do I want to have? How do I want to live? Because one thing that I've learned from my past chapters is that you can hit all these goals in the world, but if they do not align with how you envision living, they're fickle. They won't matter. You can't sustain it. And that is what I have truly learned. Another thing is, when it came to the vision board, I just felt like when I put down pictures of Beyonce and Rihanna and all these other people, I felt like I was coveting their path in a way. Because we put them down with the aspirational aspect of, I want to be a billionaire like Rihanna. I want to be as powerful as Beyonce, or whatever the case may be. But putting them down for me personally was a form of coveting, because you're also saying you want the test, trials, and tribulations that they had to get to where they are, right? You want their path. I don't want that. I want Felicia's path. I want what God has for me is for me. Period, point blank. And so when I was talking to it with Jasmine, I said, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to go into ChatGPT. I'm going to brain dump. I'm going to flesh out all the things, all the things that I can possibly think of how I want to live. And like, the biggest thing is, how do you want your life to look like? What do you want your life to look like? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? All the things. And so I just talked to Chat about the be, do, have method. I told Chat how I want to live my life. And then from there, I broke it down. Chat knew how I wanted to live. Then it was able to help me compartmentalize and put things in their correct categories as far as be, do, have. Because I think without that guidance, you'll put things in the do and in the be that really should be in the have. Because, flesh-wise, we are just results-driven, monetary driven, right? We're materialistically driven. We want to be able to see all the things. We don't focus so much on how it feels, how it affects us, how it grows and matures us, and all of that. And so it helped me correctly categorize what was a have, what was a be, what was a do. So I did that. And then I decided from there that I didn't want my vision board to have anybody else on it but me. That's it. I didn't want another image of another celebrity, another content creator, another influencer, another social figure. I didn't want that. I wanted Felicia. When I look up at this vision board, I need to envision Felicia and what Felicia says she wants to do in her life and what Felicia wants her days to look like. And so then I took my favorite picture of myself currently, and I did go and Pinterest some pictures that represented what I wanted, right? So for instance, YouTube plaque. I don't want a picture of somebody else's YouTube plaque on my vision board. I want it to say my name, right? So I ChatGPT'd, and basically I told it, and I'll put the prompt in the description for y'all, but essentially I just told it to take an image of me, create an image of me in a cartoon or a Pixar character, or whatever type of style of drawing that you like. It could be watercolor, it could be sketching, whatever. But to do a picture of me holding this plaque or doing this thing, I would say, put me in this background, or whatever the case may be. Put me on a date with me and my husband. Put me on a brunch date with me and some girlfriends, whatever the case may be. And I asked Chat, based on my be, do, have, and live, what are the things that I need to be envisioning? Create me a curated list of what I should be trying to put on a vision board that aligns with what I'm saying that I actually desire and want, and then back it up with some scriptures. I want to also put some scriptures and those type of things on my vision board as well. So that's what I did, y'all. Honestly, that's what I did. That's how I did it. I went into Canva. I typed in custom dimensions, 36 by 24, which gives you the horizontal frame. I placed it all in there the way that I saw fit. I sent that junk. I uploaded it to Office Depot with a coupon. Okay, so it ended up costing me $31 to get it printed at Office Depot. And then I went to Walmart and bought that $20 gold frame. So for $50, I have my vision board for 2026, and I am absolutely in love with it. The 3 people that I've actually shown it to are just girl, we need a tutorial on this. We love this. You need to show us how to do this. And honestly, I was I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'll send you a video privately, but I'm not giving my past life anything. I was just yeah, no. Most I could do is talk about it right here in this video, and hopefully everybody derives what they need to derive from it. But yeah, my husband's gonna put mine up tomorrow above my desk, so I'm super excited about that. And it just feels right. It feels good. Energetically looking at this, I can just see God's hand in every single image that I created. And I genuinely see myself this way, and I see myself fulfilled and happy and joyful and just full of faith. And that's like, for me right now, that is everything. I see myself loved, you know. I see myself being held and cared for. And not only by my husband, but by the people that I choose to surround myself with. And so that is why I want to talk to y'all about the vision board, because I just really, you know, wanted to maybe encourage someone out there that might be watching this. You might have watched to the end of this if you hadn't done your vision board yet, or maybe you have and you're starting to realize this may not be as intentional as I intended. Hey, scratch it, delete it, start over, try it again. But I'm excited about this. I'm really excited about this. So that's all I got, girl. I ain't got no more. I'm going to end this vlog right here because it's been a long few days. And mama need a break. Mama need to rest. Like, my cycle finna come. I got my little alert from my Oura Ring today. If you don't have an Oura Ring in 2026, I'm going to need for you to get it together and get that. So much so that I'm going to link one for you because this is a game changer. A true game changer, sis. I have gotten better sleep. I have gotten more accurate as far as my health. It tells me when I'm showing signs of sickness. It tells me when I'm not fully ready for the day and need to slow it down and rest. It tells me when I could go full force and that I've had optimal rest. It tells me there's so many benefits to having this ring. And I've had mine I got mine during the pandemic. I've had mine like 3-4 years. When they first started popping, like, people started seeing people wear them and everybody assumed it was like a wealthy thing until they went and looked up the price. That was when I got mine. So it's been like 3-4 years, seriously. And I love everything about this ring. I have taken breaks, and every time I take a break, I realize just how much I need it. How much I need that information for me to make the right decisions and the right choices for my body and my health and my mental state. So just saying, it's something you've been thinking about, go ahead and pull the plug, because I know that you can use your HSA and your FSA for it as well. So if your job offers that, make this your priority, girl. Go and gift it to yourself. Give it to yourself for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, heck, St. Patrick's Day, whatever you got to do. But anyway, girl, I'm gonna get off of here. I love y'all down. I love y'all so much. 2026 is gonna blow our mind. It's gonna blow my mind for sure. It's the only thing that I keep claiming over myself is that God is gonna catapult me this year in ways that I can't even begin to imagine. Like, I refuse to speak anything negative over my life whatsoever. And anybody that is not positive, you ain't even gotta be negative about me. If you can't even be positive about you, your access to me will be poquito limited, okay? Because I just know where I'm trying to go and where I'm headed requires focus. It requires consistency and commitment, and it requires this inner knowing that you can't see. And so I have to have people around me that are full of faith as well, that are full of optimism, and that are just ready to go full force ahead in their own lives. So that's just kind of where I stand with everything. But I'm excited, girl. I'm excited. Like, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment, all the things, and I will see you on the next vlog. Love you so much. Bye.